Hi, this is Aman. Today, actually, I'm not gonna talk about any topic or any experience of mine. Today, I'm just gonna talk about something about my English. Because, if you have seen my videos, then you probably will notice that I am doing a lot of grammatical mistake when I speak in English. You know why? Because right now I'm learning English language, and I'm in starting stage, and I'm learning English from many years. But till date now, I haven't become a fluent speaker in English. I do not know why, but one thing that I can tell you about my English is that, of course, I'm trying from many years that I want to speak English fluently. But why I'm not able to speak fluently English till date now, even I'm making some grammatical mistake. Then uh, then I then I start observing my patterns. Why I'm not able to speak very confidently, speak fluently without too much grammatical mistake. And when I look back my patterns, my habits, my processes, my routine, everything that I was doing in order to become proficient in English language. When I analyzed this kind of situation, I got understood very well that it's not about just the English language. Of course, learning a language requires a system. And what does system mean? System means a small things that when they combine each other, when they combine all together, and they are repeating, and every single day, and you are doing this process continuously till date now, and after sometimes those small things become so big for you, and they build a whole foundation for you to become fluent in English, and that matters the most. When I started noticing my patterns, why I'm not able to speak, at that point of time, many patterns I found that, like, I'm not focusing on pronunciation, I'm not speaking too much because I'm consuming too much, I'm depending only on videos, I'm watching podcasts hours and hours, but I'm not practicing, I'm not learning new vocabulary, I'm just watching, and of course I'm not speaking. So learning language. And another thing that I found, that my whole environment is obvious. Whatever I'm studying in English. But when I used to see in my environment how I speak, it was totally on Hindi, because Hindi is my native language. And then once I find this kind of pattern, I started break down these patterns. First, I try to minimize my listening. You heard right. First, I have planned for myself that I will listen only 30 minutes, or to the extent 45 minutes, not more than that. And once I have promised this, I didn't plan next step. I planned this only thing 30 minutes, or to the extent 45 minutes. I started doing this. I did this single thing uh, for the 10 days. When I got comfortability in 30 minutes or 45 minutes very fluently, then I added one more layer in this 30-minute or 45-minute schedule. I added one thing, which is shadowing. When now I'm after 10 days, I start shadowing that video, that podcast that I am watching. And when I started doing shadowing, at that point of time, I was not able to shadow very well. It's obvious when you are start, you are not able. Of course, you can't. Still, I'm not able to 100% shadowing right now, but I am doing a lot better than I used to do when I started this. And then I did this almost 15 days, and then I got comfortable around 40%. I was able to shadowing. Then I start one more important thing. Next step was my I started just 2 minute recording video. And believe me, bro, when I started recording this 2-minute video, and that video helped really, really, really to reach this kind of uh, level where I'm able to speak in front of camera. Before that, I was not able to speak in front of camera. I was so afraid of this camera. And even though I'm speaking in front of English, before that I was speaking only in my head. Now I'm speaking loudly and very confidently because I started 2-minute recording video every day. Actually, I'm putting this video on Instagram. You can see it. Visit my Instagram. I started, and now first what? Let's understand how I'm building my system. First, I have planned. I scheduled my 30-minute audio listening. Then I did this for the 10 days, because first 10 days I just listen. So in this period it became for me consistency. It became so comfortable that I have to watch this because it's become a daily part, a daily routine of mine. Then again those I again and after that I I took one step more and I added one small thing which is called the shadowing. And I start shadowing. I did next 25 days this shadowing, watching these two things. And after that, when I was when I was comfortable watching and shadowing, I was comfortable. When I say comfortable, it means I'm able to get 40%, not more than that. I'm talking honestly with you. And then I started one more important thing, which is 2-minute video part of it, and 2-minute video recording every day. And believe me, when I started recording 2-minute video in starting, it was taking so much time. It was so boring. I have to think a lot about though. But today, recording video become for me, that 2-minute video becomes so effortless. I do not need to think about what I'm gonna talk about. I don't need to think about I have to record one video. I just came in my place where I record. I just put my phone aside and open my camera. I just start speaking. So this simple process become, because from the past 50 days I have been recording this 2-minute video every single day without missing even single day. How I'm able to do it? I know that whenever you start something, starting it good. It is hard, but it is good when you start. But the next challenge come when you start something is maintain consistency, do continuity. And for that I have watched many videos. Then I got one video and she explained very well. And then I created Instagram page where I was recording this video and I was uploading it on Instagram. Why I was uploading it on Instagram? There are two reasons. Because first thing, I want to maintain consistency, and consistency comes when you took responsibility upon yourself. How can I make responsible for ourselves? It's basically people can help you if you know the better people who can monitor you, who can help you in order to become in order to become consistent. But nobody was around me to help me, and actually I was not interested to tell anyone that I'm gonna to record this video. And then I find Instagram, because I'm accountable to every day. I have to upload it one single video, so I'm responsible to upload at one. It is become obligatory for me. Because it is so obligatory for me, so that's why I used to record every day. It does not matter how much difficult situation I'm facing. Right now I'm telling you, those some 3 or 4 days I was not in a situation where I could record video. But because I was responsible, because it's obligatory for me to record one video, because I have to maintain consistency. And believe me, this method really helped me to become confident, because I'm responsible. Because recording video, it's not an option, because it's obligation for me to record. And one more quote helped me in during those process is that skipping is not an option. It really means a lot for me. When I listen this quote first time, this line first time, at that point of time I was just listen, everybody listen, I just listen. But Again, I listened this from my English teacher, and I got shocked. It stuck in my mind. It stuck with my heart that I try to live this line. Skipping is not an option. There are many days when I was not able to wake up early in the morning, but I have pushed myself that every time mind tells me that you should not do because you did great thing in previous day, then again I used to tell my mind that skipping is not an option. And believe me, if I'm saying this, it really helps me to wherever I'm at. I know that I'm not good at this level, but it is far better than I was at 50 days ago. Because yeah, of course, for you it might not be so wonderful growth, but for me it is so wonderful because where I was 50 days ago, you can't imagine where I was in terms of speaking, in terms of confidence, in terms of English. But today where I am, it is so different for me. It might not be look good for you, of course it is not good, I'm not saying, because the standard you are looking is like here, but I was in the in the ground and I became here, so it is still huge jump for me. And continuously I'm doing this. And I was talking about system. I mentioned first I fixed my 30-minute listening. For the 10 days I continuous do, and then then second I just added one more thing which is shadowing, and third one more thing that I added is 2-minute recording video. These three steps I performed almost 40 days. And then now I became so much comfortable in these three things. Then I thought, of course I'm doing good, but I need to a lot more practice. Where I can do it? How can I do it more? How can I be more practice and practice? Then first I increase 30 minutes to 1 hour listening and the shadowing. So 1 hour listening and shadowing, 3-minute video on Instagram, and now it was time for me that I need to extra practice because I have obsession to become fluent in English. So in order to become fluent English in short period of time, I need a lot of practice. Then I have decided to record this video, and this 15-minute video I record every day. And in this way I'm building my system. It I'm not I will I want I forget to mention one more thing. I'm writing every day, not more than I would say 5 or 10 minutes, but I write every day. And apart from write, sometimes I read not regularly. I want to mention here. So this system really helping me. I'm looking forward to improve this system. How can I improve this? And how can I be more effective when it comes to speaking English, communication English, confidence, personality developments, everything as human needed in order to become great successful man. And I'm doing consistently. I do not know whether I'm efficient, whether I'm improving or not. I believe some people told me that you are improving. Of course, I'm improving. If you think that you have your feedback to give me, I really appreciate your effort if you will give to me, because it needed me the most right now. And believe me, I'm gonna change my life, because I believe change is so not easy, but I'm trying and I will do it. And thanks for your support, because you are regularly watching and I'm very grateful for that. And thanks. It's a 14-minute video. I can extend this 1 minute video because I have planned for me. If I'll quit here 14 minute, then probably this will inbuilt my habit that I have to record 14-minute video, because if I can record uh, previous day 14-minute video, then I can today itself. So I'm increasing this video length to the 15 minute. I can't upload below the 15 because I have promised. And believe me, I'm gonna I'm hoping that I will be improve in terms of communication, English speaking. And if you want to help me, please do subscribe this channel, and please do comment, because I need your help, I need your guidance, I need your girls and everything. It's okay. Thank thank you so much. It's now 15 minutes and I have completed it. I'm very happy for that. Thanks.